So yeah, I hope y'all try them. I hope y'all get a chance to check out my Instagram channel. Please follow me. My Instagram channel, what the heck? My Instagram, please follow me. I'll follow y'all back. And of course, check out my website. And I can't wait for y'all who haven't tried my lashes already to try them. I need to restock because I'm about to sell out soon. But yeah, so I look. This is going to be the realest chit chat, get ready with me that I've ever filmed. This is possibly going to be one of the realest videos that I ever filmed, period. Now hopefully I can get through this pretty fast. I'm probably going to just fast forward with me already with my eyebrows filled in and my foundation on. Alright y'all, so basically we're gonna be, as Nikki says, we're gonna be getting into some things, okay? So first thing up to discussion, honestly my skin is crap. Like, my life is in shambles. I speak past tense because my life is not going to be in shambles for long. My life was in shambles, okay? So yeah, I'm going to be starting with my eyes, and I'm using the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. But basically, so the first thing on the topic, I have little points to hit, and I feel like depending on how long you've been subscribed to me, I really feel like you kind of know the topic of conversation because I've been in this place before. Unfortunately, this is my guys are horrible spiel. And I'm here again. I don't know if y'all remember, but I did that, like, how to get over a, I got all types of stuff going on me, but I did how to get over a heartbreak video. This is like a couple years back when my heart was completely broken. And honestly, I was in a really dark place then, and I don't ever want to be in a place like that again. I've been in a dark place, I want to say 2 times in my life, and that was when that was one of them, when I got my heart broken for the first time. However, I'm back here again, and the same person, the same back and forth, and I haven't felt like myself. I felt like, I don't know, I haven't really been feeling like myself lately. I haven't felt like doing virtually anything, and it's like, you know, I have so much to do. I'm working, it's summertime, I'm, you know, getting the marketing together for my lash company, which we are going to be talking about later, of course. But I kind of got to the point again where I was losing myself, and I've put all my trust in this person, and I realized that you know, when you really love someone, and y'all know I'm a Christian, so like every time I refer to love, I think about love in the Bible. Like, I think of 1 Corinthians 4:13. So it's like, that's my flagship for love. You know, it's patient, it's kind, doesn't envy, it does not boast, it's not proud, it's not rude, it keeps no records of right and wrongs, it never fails. And I'm a very, you know, I really truly believe that we were made by love to love one another. And I feel like here I am again in this same cycle of unhealthy, I don't want to say unhealthy relationship, but it was kind of like I give someone chance after chance after chance. Like, you know how you give, y'all know how you give someone, and I feel like us as females do this all the time. Like, we give men chance after chance after chance after chance. And really, because honestly, I really do think that we are mentally stronger than men are. However, I found myself doing the same thing, giving chance after chance after chance after chance. And you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. And I think that's what I was doing. I'm expecting a different outcome, you know, because it got to the point where it's like, if the going gets tough and someone bails on you when it gets tough 24/7 all the time, more than once, it's kind of like, you know, how did I allow myself to be here again? How did I allow myself, you know, I give so much good advice to my friends about their relationships and self-love, and I love myself deeply, but it's kind of like, how, you know? How did I allow myself to get sucked in and believe someone time after time after time, and I'm like, okay, you know, it's for real this time. And I feel like it falls into, you know, me being a super forgiving person, because I'm very loyal and I'm very forgiving, and y'all know I am the only child, so it's like I value friendships and you know, I value my relationships, I feel like, a lot more than other people, and I feel like only children will be able to really like relate to this. But yeah, so lately I've been having like problems focusing. I've been having problems just doing like everyday life, and I don't want to cry on camera. I don't want to seem like, I don't know, but this is raw. Like, this is me turning on the camera, and this is me talking about what I've been going through lately. And like I said, this is going to be really real. And oh my gosh, I didn't plan on crying. It's crazy because I was in my room earlier, and I was like, I want to film, you know, I've been so behind. I haven't been putting content out there. I've been super inconsistent, and I want to be able to talk to my subscribers, because I love y'all, and I've always been very open to y'all about the things that I've had going on. And yeah, it's gotten me in trouble sometimes, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And I was in my room, and I was just crying. I couldn't stop. I was just crying. I couldn't stop. And some days I get these like crying spells, and it's just like, you know. So it's like, here I am in this place again, dealing with yet again a broken heart. And it's hard to explain if you've never been through it before. If you've never had your heart broken, you're probably looking at me like, this girl's crazy. But I just want to say to everyone out there who is going through something, that that pain does not last forever. And after the storm, you know, there's always clear skies. It doesn't storm forever. And I saw a rainbow driving home yesterday from work, and I just stopped, and I just cried, because I was like, you know, Noah's Ark, like in the Bible, Noah's Ark, you know, God, you know, at the end of the storm, God made a rainbow. And it was just like, it really reminded me, like, Imani, oh my gosh, Imani, everything's gonna be okay. And I just stopped, and I sat at the rainbow, and I just cried. I stopped my car and cried, and it was so weird. And I felt like people just look at me. You know how sometimes you're in a car and you're doing stuff and people are like, you're crazy, you know? And it was crazy because I walked in the house, and the first thing my mom said was, oh my gosh, Imani, did you see outside? There's a rainbow. And I was like, yeah. It's crazy how, like, when you envision your life to be a certain way, and you envision that you're going to be with someone forever, and that doesn't happen, you know, they don't treat you with the same love and respect as you treat them. And it's kind of daunting. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of bothersome, because you know, you want the best for yourself. You want the best for that person. You've envisioned this life with that person that you played over and over in your head. And now that it doesn't come to pass, it's, you know, it's something hard to deal with. Definitely. So that's where I've been at with that. And I'll probably be doing like, I don't know, like a self-love series maybe. I've been through a lot and I have a lot to talk about. And I've been gone for a while, so I've imagined y'all are like, yo, what the heck's been going on, sis? Yo, my makeup's probably gonna be trash, so don't judge me. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, I'm just like making things as I go, but this is pretty, like, it's pretty cute. So nothing on the topic. That's what I've been feeling right now. I've been inconsistent. I've been going back and forth in a relationship, inside and out of a relationship. And honestly, the back and forth wasn't even from my end. It's just like I keep taking it, but it's just like from, you know, the means justify the ends. It's kind of like that thing, you know. I keep dealing with the same thing, and it's just like, when am I going to wake up and be like, enough is enough. This is not okay. This is not healthy for me. Some days it's been good, some days it's been bad. I feel like today I took, you know, yesterday was my first day without crying, and today I've been weeping constantly. So I feel like I'm moving backwards, but you know, as time goes on, I know time heals all wounds, but I feel like I'm more mad at myself than I am, you know, I'm mad at myself for believing and allowing someone to keep doing the same things to me over and over again. Because I'm very forgiving, but you know, it gets to a point where when people start saying sorry and doing the same things that they're saying sorry for over and over and over again, it's like, you know, you're not sorry. If you have to apologize for doing the same thing over and over again, you're really not sorry and you haven't changed. So to all my girls out here watching this video, going through some stuff, yeah, I just want to say the storm doesn't last forever. On to the next thing that's been going on in my life. Besides that, it's been some stuff, y'all. Really, as you know, I did go abroad for school. I was in Barcelona, and I do need to finish up the videos on speaking about my experience away in Europe, because quite frankly, I had a lot of testing times in Europe, and you know, it really changed me as a person. It really got to the fact, like, as soon as I came back to America, I did not want to hear anyone complain about anything. Like, I didn't want to hear anyone complain about taxes. I didn't want to hear anyone complain about Donald Trump. I didn't want to hear anyone complain about anything, because when I was over there, you know, I realized I'm a lot better off here. And you know, some people in the world don't have the rights that we have. And I know that, I mean, that sounds cliche, and it is, because you know, our rights are rights, but you know, as being black people in America, as being black in America, and especially a black woman, like, we're the most disrespected, right? Like, we're the most disrespected, a black woman. And it's like, you know, sometimes it feels like the sky's not the limit and there's this glass ceiling that we have. But when I went to Europe, it really reminded me about the stuff that we can accomplish here. And I think a lot of people need to sit and think about that and take that in, because sometimes, you know, it's that saying, like, it could always be worse. You know, some people in this world don't have rights to say how they feel, or they can't vote, or they can't drive, or they can't do certain things. And it's very heartbreaking. You know, so yeah, so when I came back, I didn't want to hear anyone complain about the United States. I still don't want to hear anyone complain about the United States. I mean, yeah. But another thing, since I've gotten back, y'all, I've really wanted to travel. Like, I do not want to stay static. I want to see the world. Like, I've learned about the world. I know the world is big. We all know the world is big. But to go to different places, to meet different people, to live in different cultures, to stay and, you know, eat the things that they eat, it's just kind of like, wow, the world is really big, you know? And take my channel for instance, like, really, this is how I think about things, and it might be kind of crazy, I don't know, I'm kind of a nerd. But when I look and I see, okay, I have 16,000 subscribers, you know, compared to like people who have millions of subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, it's like, okay, whatever. But when I think about like 16,000 people in my room, or like 16,000 people trying to fit in my house, or let alone like my neighborhood, or I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of people. Like, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of times we look at numbers, especially with social media, and we're kind of blind to it, because there's always someone who has more followers or more subscribers or more likes or more dislikes, like, you know what I mean? And so we kind of lose sight of like how many people that actually is, you know? It's like the world is so big, but the world is so small because of social media. And I just, when I was traveling, that's how I felt. Like, I was like, wow. And so now that's all I want to do. I'm like, you know, I'm in school. We're gonna get on topic of that. I'm in school, and it's just like, wow, I don't know, you know. I wanna travel as soon as I can, but I'm in school. I can't do another exchange program because I graduate this semester, unless I want to do exchange program in my master's program. And it's like, I'm getting all these questions, you know, oh, Imani, you should probably look to go to school abroad, to go get your master's degree in Europe. And I'm like, but then I'm missing out on networking opportunities. Like, it's just a lot going on that I think about on a day-to-day basis, and I'm just like, y'all, my underarms are not shaped. Look, yes, there we go. I'm not gonna play myself like that. And I just think about it, and I'm like, yo, I want to get this all done. Like, I want to do everything. Imagine going somewhere, working with people who have that mindset, when it's like, I'm used to, you know, okay, Money, you gotta study. Okay, Money, you gotta get this. Okay, Money, like, I cry when I get a C. So it's like, you know, to work with people who don't care about getting D's, it's like, hold on now, sis. When I go back to the US, they gotta factor these grades in. So I was battling with that, and a lot of y'all are following me. I was crying, I was sick all the time. Like, a lot of the standards of things weren't up to, you know, what I was used to. However, when I look back on it, it was crazy, because when I was living in it, time was going by so slow. But when I look back on it, I'm like, dang, like, that was fast, you know? So it's crazy. I wanted to, so on a positive note, I graduate in the fall. So woo, 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 class of 2019, girl. Fall grads matter. I'm graduating in the fall, and I am, can y'all see like me? I feel like y'all cannot, but y'all can at the same time. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I graduate in the fall, and I'm just so excited. I am like planning my grad trip. And you know how everyone goes to Europe for their grad trip? I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, if I graduate in spring like most of my friends, I probably would have been going back to Europe, to like different countries that I didn't get to visit. Again, yo, my skin is trash. What is going on, girl? And you know, my sideburns be growing, honey. My sideburns are, I be having to shave these things. I know sideburns are in, but like back in the day, they used to say I would have a beard. Kids are mean, man. Look, I'm just like shaving my sideburns like on camera. Don't judge me, y'all. To Rio de Janeiro, Rio, Barcelona is going to be my grad trip, and hopefully I will get better at vlogging by then to show y'all some of my experience, because my vlogging absolutely sucks. I know, it's horrible. I know. I hate vlogging, to be completely honest with y'all, but it's crazy because y'all request vlogs like no other. Y'all message me on Snapchat. I love the love. Y'all message me on Snapchat. Can we get vlogs? Like, what are you doing? What are you up to? Like, because I'm always going through something. And it's like, you know, it would be cool if I had my own show, but for me to hold my own camera, like, I gotta be aware of my surroundings. Like, people around this camp is a little crazy. You know, people in this world are a little crazy. So, I gotta be aware of what the heck I got going on. But your girl gotta graduate first. So here's the tea with that. So my school tried to play me, you know. It all got resolved now. I do want to put that little note in there. It was all resolved now, just in case somebody sees this and they work there or whatever. However, let me tell you what Georgia State University did. Like always, because they always doing some foo-foo mess. Mind you, I went to study abroad. I left in August. I came back at the end of December. I took 15 credit hours there, so I was gone for the whole semester, and I took a whole semester's worth of schooling there. Okay, 15 credit hours is a whole semester. Ask me, y'all. Well, y'all can't, because I can't hear y'all. I want y'all to guess. Take a second and guess when Georgia State decided to give me my credits. Georgia State decided to give me my credits a week ago. I said it a week ago. Yep, it's almost been a year since I've been in Barcelona. Almost. Coming up in August, it will be a year since I've been. And, well, I guess it'll be a year. Would it be a year? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, because I left last August. A year since I left, I guess. But, yeah, so they decided to give me my credits last week. I've been emailing people because I'm missing 15 credits. As you can imagine, y'all know I told y'all I graduate this semester, this fall semester coming up. So I'm trying to sign up for classes. Mind you, I know I had to retake some classes in my area because of the people there. We're not even gonna get into that. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. And I don't know how to explain it without offending some of y'all, because I know some of y'all in Europe. Some of y'all might be from Spain. So because of the things that were going on in Barcelona, I had to end up retaking some of my courses. And thank God they didn't affect my institutional GPA. And school to me has always been a big thing, but I've never gotten a D before until I was in Barcelona. So it was like, it wasn't me. I promise, it was not me. I wasn't even struggling in the class. It'd be different if I was struggling and I got a D. No, it wasn't even me. It wasn't me. It was them. But whatever. I tried to fight it and I didn't win, y'all, so it's whatever. I kept emailing to get my credits, y'all. The credits, the thousands of dollars that I paid for. By the way, we are going to be using my Lash Shiesty. This is the Lash Shiesty. Yeah, she is my most dramatic lash in this collection, the Evolution collection. You can find her on my website. Of course, we are still having our rolling buy 2 get 1 free sale. And follow my Instagram at Bailey Lashes for more deals and sales, because y'all know I like sales. So of course I try to do sales for y'all as much as I can. So go ahead and follow my lash page, and I'm about to put on these lashes while I tell y'all the rest of this story. Because they wasn't emailing me back, child, I had to go above their heads. Like I said, it was above me now. So I emailed the dean. I had to take matters into my own hands. And I also did a little professional petty move and decided to CC the guy that hasn't been answering my emails, that entered all my classes in incorrectly. I CC'd him to my email to the dean. I sure did, y'all. I was not playing. Within a couple of hours, I'm getting a call from my new advisor because they transferred all my stuff at the end of this semester to make me a senior. However, I should have been a senior last semester. But because that man never put in my credits, I was missing credits and I was still a junior. Like, ain't that some ish, okay? So yeah, that's what was going on. And it was really just making me like anxious, stressed out. But thank God, like, it's all fixed now. So I really have the Lord to thank for that, because I don't know what I would have done, you know, on top of me trying to, you know, get my life together mentally, emotionally. I'm just stressing out because, you know, school is already another added factor of stress, and we all know that. Uncertainty makes me uneasy, and I need to stop being like that, because, you know, when you trust God, it should not make you super uneasy. However, sometimes I'm a very anxious person, believe it or not. And when school is ending, I see it coming around the corner, you know, it's coming around the corner for me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't want to graduate school and not have a job. That's like for right now, that is my ultimate fear, to graduate school and not have what I like to call a big girl job, which is defined as, a big girl job is defined as a job that you can work at a place where I don't need a degree for, because I feel like to me personally, I have let myself down and I have failed. And I'm very scared because I know there's a lot of people who graduate that don't have jobs, or it's hard for them, you know, starting out in the job market. And it's like, I don't want to be like that. I want to have my ducks in a row. I can move out of my parents' house again and be able to sustain myself on my own. Not saying I'm in a rush to grow up or anything. However, I feel like at a certain age, I don't want to be a part of, I don't want to be the boomerang generation, you know? Which the boomerang generation is basically our generation now. It's defined as people who go out, get degrees in the workforce, and they are forced to move back with their parents, because everyone now is having a bachelor's degree. Everyone is going to school now. So it's starting to super saturate the market. And inevitably it's the boomerang generation. So I don't want to, you know, go out in the world and have to come back and live with my parents, because I felt like they have supported me enough. You know, it's like, damn, like, you still here, sis? You like 20 something, you like, you know. I've been dealing with, you know, relationship issues and school issues, and it's hard running a business and going to school and working 2 jobs. And it's like, I kind of want to break for the summer, because this actually is my last summer before I have to be an adult. And it's like, I want a break, but it seems like I ain't getting one. I ain't getting one. So yeah, I guess, I mean, it is what it is. It could, you know, it could always be worse. Yeah, another thing, like, my lash business is, you know, I'm a marketing major, so it's like, you know, you gotta spend money to make money. So I'm still starting out, but I know the product that I have, I know the product that I offer. People like email me, they love my product, and it's just about getting the word out, getting people to collab with me, getting influencers, other than, you know, myself, people with bigger followings, people with smaller followings, because I am one of those people where I kind of trust the judgment of people with a lot less subscribers. I don't know if that's just me, but I do. So I know there are people out there that are like me. So you know, I want to work with influencers that have a lot of subscribers. I want to work with influencers, or send my product to have them, you know, wear and whatever, for people who have like medium amount of subscribers. And of course for the people who don't have a lot of subscribers, because trust me, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people, you know. I totally understand. So I'm just so excited for the future of my lash company. And honestly, like, the reason why I started it, as I'm coming to the end with this video, the reason why I started my lash company is because for some reason, I don't know how, and to this day I try to think about how the hell I was doing this, but girl, you see my wig now. For some reason, when I was in high school, I would go to school, I would, with a full face of makeup, literally like this. And for some reason, I don't know how the heck I woke up at 5 a.m, do my face, go to school. I don't know how, because I can't even make it to 8 a.m. classes. So back then I was popping, and I always had lashes on. Like, me and one of my friends back then always had lashes on, and people made fun of us. Like, people would be like, oh, you're ugly because you wear makeup, or they would make fun of me because I was tall. You know, oh my gosh, you have lashes, like, you look like a drag queen, like, all types of stuff. But then it got to the point where it was like, you know, we're heading towards our junior year, and it was like, oh my gosh, like, I love your lashes. Where did you get them from? Oh my gosh, I love your lashes, I love this, I love that. And it's like, I'm very picky with my lashes. So all my lashes are handmade lashes. They're 3D mink lashes. I have styles for literally every type of girl. They're little like cute little, the names really describe me. And as more collections roll out, because I'm coming up with more collections are coming out as I go, but y'all will start to see like the names of these lashes and why I picked the names for these lashes. Like, they're really like my baby, you know. They're not just lashes. And I know, like, a lot of people have lash companies, a lot of people sell hair, but literally I love lashes. Lashes are like me, you know. It's a part of me. So yeah, that's really why I started my lash company, because of my passion for really just mink lashes, not eyelash extensions, but mink strip lashes. So yeah, I hope y'all try them. I hope y'all get a chance to check out my Instagram channel. Please follow me. My Instagram channel, what the heck? My Instagram, please follow me. I'll follow y'all back. And of course, check out my website. And I can't wait for y'all who haven't tried my lashes already to try them. I need to restock because I'm about to sell out soon. But yeah, so I look forward. I love y'all so much. Thank you for subscribing to me, and y'all will see me more consistently. And like I always say,